There's a certain magic to Italy. It's a feeling that settles deep within your bones the moment you step off the plane. It's not something you can easily describe or pinpoint on a map. It's the scent of espresso mingling with ancient stone in the morning air. It's the sound of a distant church bell echoing through a narrow alleyway. It's a place that feels impossibly old and yet vibrantly, wonderfully alive. I've traveled all over the world, but Italy has a way of calling you back. It whispers to you in your dreams, long after you've left its shores. It's a love affair, really. A deep abiding romance with a country that gives so much and asks only that you enjoy it. You see, Italy isn't just a destination. It's an experience that awakens all your senses. You don't just see the Colosseum, you feel the weight of its history, the roar of the crowds that once filled its stands. You don't just taste the pasta, you taste the sun-ripened tomatoes, the passion of the nonna who made the sauce from a recipe passed down through generations. It's a country that insists you be present. It forces you to slow down, to savor each moment, each flavor, each conversation. It's a lesson in the art of living, a concept the Italians have perfected and lovingly call la dolce vita, the sweet life. And it truly is sweet. This journey, this exploration, is about uncovering the layers of that sweetness. We'll wander through cities that are living museums and countryside that looks like a Renaissance painting. We'll meet the people who are the true heart of this nation, whose generosity and warmth are as legendary as the food they so lovingly prepare. It's about understanding that in Italy, food is not just sustenance. It's culture, it's family, it's love made edible. Every bite tells a story, every meal is a celebration. It's a place where the simplest ingredients, treated with respect, can become something truly magnificent. That, for me, is the essence of Italy. So, I invite you to come along with me. Forget the guidebooks for a moment. Let's get a little lost. Let's follow our noses and our hearts. Let's discover the Italy that lives beyond the postcards. The one that captures your soul and never quite lets it go. It's a country that feels familiar, even if you've never been. It's a homecoming. This isn't just a trip. It's a search for something beautiful, something real. It's a search for Italy and maybe, in the process, a little piece of ourselves. This is where our story begins, on the sun-kissed soil of this incredible land. Italy's beauty is a story told in two distinct yet harmonious voices, the city and the countryside. First, the cities. Rome is an overwhelming, chaotic masterpiece. You turn a corner and suddenly, there's the Pantheon, a 2,000-year-old marvel just sitting there, as if it's the most normal thing in the world. In Florence, you can feel the spirit of the Renaissance walking with you along the Arno River, the ghost of Michelangelo chipping away at marble in a nearby piazza. Then there's Venice, a city built on water, a floating dream where the streets are canals and the songs are sung by gondoliers. Each city is a universe unto itself, a treasure chest of history, art, and life. But then you leave the city behind. The landscape softens. The world opens up. The Tuscan countryside unfolds before you like a painted canvas. Rolling hills are stitched together with rows of cypress trees, their dark green shapes pointing to a brilliant blue sky. Ancient farmhouses with their terracotta roofs glowing in the afternoon sun sit nestled among vineyards and olive groves. It's a place that commands you to breathe deeper. You can almost taste the wine on the air, the rich scent of the soil that produces such incredible bounty. It's a different kind of beauty here, quieter, more contemplative, but no less powerful. It's a beauty that nourishes the soul. I remember driving through Umbria, Italy's green heart. The light was golden, casting long shadows across fields of sunflowers. We stopped at a small family-run farm, a place that wasn't on any tourist map. The owner, an old man with hands weathered by decades of work, showed us his olive trees. He spoke with such reverence, such love for the land that had sustained his family for centuries. He broke off a piece of bread, drizzled it with the freshest olive oil I have ever tasted, and handed it to us. In that simple gesture, I understood the profound connection between the Italian people and their land. This duality is what makes Italy so endlessly fascinating. You can spend a morning lost in the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, overwhelmed by its scale and opulence, and then, by afternoon, be sitting under an olive tree in the Sabine Hills, listening to nothing but the buzz of bees. One moment you're navigating the stylish, bustling streets of Milan, and the next you're on a boat on Lake Como, surrounded by serene water and majestic mountains. This constant, beautiful contrast between the man-made and the natural, the ancient and the eternal, is the rhythm of Italian life. It's a dance, and it's spectacular to watch. If you want to understand Italy, you have to eat. It's that simple. Food here is not an afterthought. It is the main event. It's the language of love, the cornerstone of community, the purest expression of regional identity. Every town, every village, every family has its own culinary tradition, its own secret recipe, its own point of pride. To share a meal in Italy is to be welcomed into a story that has been unfolding for centuries. It's an act of communion, a celebration of life itself. The reverence for ingredients is absolute. It's about taking what the earth gives you, a perfect tomato, a fragrant basil leaf, a clove of garlic, and letting it shine. In Bologna, they call it la grassa, the fat one, and for good reason. I once spent an afternoon learning to make tagliatelle al ragu from a woman whose hands moved with the effortless grace of a master. The sauce simmered for hours, a rich, complex perfume filling her small kitchen. The pasta was rolled so thin you could almost see through it. That meal wasn't just food, it was a lesson in patience, tradition, and the transformative power of simple, honest cooking. It was a taste of history, a flavor that connected me directly to the heart of Emilia-Romagna. It was, without exaggeration, a religious experience. Then you travel south to Naples, the birthplace of pizza. Here, pizza is not a casual snack, it is a sacred art form with strict rules and a passionate following. I watched the pizzaiolo work his dough with the focus and intensity of a sculptor, his movements a blur of practiced perfection. A smear of San Marzano tomatoes, a scattering of fresh mozzarella di bufala, a few basil leaves, a drizzle of olive oil. Less than 90 seconds in a blistering hot wood-fired oven, and it emerged, puffy, charred, and utterly sublime. It was a revelation. It was the taste of Naples on a plate, a city that is loud, passionate, and unapologetically delicious. From the creamy risotto of the north to the sun-drenched seafood of the Sicilian coast, every region offers a new world of flavor to discover. It's about the briny punch of a caper grown on the island of Pantelleria, the nutty sweetness of Parmigiano Reggiano aged for 36 months, the simple perfection of a lemon from the Amalfi Coast. In Italy, you learn that the best meals are often the simplest ones, born from the best ingredients. They are meals that tell you where you are. They connect you to the place, to the people, and to the joy of being alive. This is the soul of Italy, and it is endlessly delicious. You can talk about the art, the food, and the landscapes, but the true treasure of Italy is its people. There is a warmth here, an openness that is deeply moving. Italians have a remarkable gift for making you feel welcome, for treating you not as a tourist, but as a guest in their home. I've been lost in tangled Roman streets only to have a perfect stranger walk me 3 blocks out of their way to my destination, chattering away happily as if we were old friends. This generosity of spirit, this inherent kindness, is the invisible ingredient that makes every experience here so special. It's the human connection that stays with you. This warmth is woven into the fabric of daily life. It's in the ritual of the evening passeggiata, where entire towns spill into the main square to walk, to talk, to see and be seen. Grandparents watch their grandchildren play, teenagers flirt, and friends catch up over a coffee or an Aperol spritz. It's a beautiful living theater of community. There is an emphasis on family, on friendship, on taking the time to simply be with one another. They have mastered the art of living, of prioritizing joy and human connection over the relentless rush of modern life. It's a lesson we could all stand to learn. And everywhere you go, the past is your constant companion. History isn't confined to museums in Italy. It's the very ground beneath your feet. You sip a cappuccino in a piazza designed by Bernini. You walk on roads first laid by Roman legionaries. You sleep in a building that was standing long before America was even a concept. This seamless blend of past and present gives life here a profound sense of depth and continuity. It's a humbling reminder that we are all just a small part of a much larger story. It makes you feel connected to something ancient and enduring. So, what is it that makes us fall in love with Italy? It's everything. It's the heartbreaking beauty of a Venetian sunset, the taste of a perfect cacio e pepe, the sound of laughter echoing in a piazza. It's the feeling of history breathing all around you, and the warmth of a stranger's smile. It's a country that engages all of your senses and captures your heart completely. I hope this journey has inspired you to dream of your own Italian adventure. Go and find your own stories, make your own memories, and discover your own reasons to love this magical place. And if you enjoyed traveling with us, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Terra Tour. There are many more journeys to come.